We are so fortunate in Minnesota as our diverse communities across the state share their cultural treasures, whether it is food, art, music, dance, or traditions, in so many beautiful ways. I am so happy to share with you our journey as we went through the land of 10,000 cultures and traditions. It brings back memories of our own time in India.
We are starting the tour in Duluth. One of my favorite places are these buildings owned by the American Indian Community Housing Organization. Strikingly beautiful murals greet you, all done by local artists. Inside the building is an indigenous gift shop. We also visited the outdoor indigenous food market.
I loved the gift shop. We picked up this beautifully painted journal, an eagle trinket, and colorful coasters at the store. And also the author of the book, Thomas Peacock of Walking Softly, was there, who autographed that book for me that we have treasured.
Our next stop was Brainerd Lakes, where I gave a presentation to the Minnesota Credit Union Network at Madden's. In the nearby town of Baxter, we found this beautiful Mexican restaurant, El Tequila. You walked into the restaurant to the sound of salsa, and inside they had ornate furniture and murals. Quite the treat.
Driving through Little Falls, we found this delightful restaurant, Sanchez Burrito. We were hungry and it was perfect timing and ordered one of the most delicious bowls in recent memory. There were lovely paintings on the wall, just a beautiful ambience as we admired the painting. I also heard a customer who was wanting to buy one of those paintings and checking where they could pick something like that up.
We drove to Wilmer because I'd heard about Zach Mahboob, a bush fellow, and his wife who owned the East African Mall there. Recently, a local artist painted murals on the outer walls. We bought some ethnic groceries there, and the store owner was so hospitable, he offered us a free cup of Somali chai. Zach Mahboob and his wife wanted to create an international mall many years ago, a vision ahead of our times. We walked around the 2-block area and visited so many ethnic businesses. This area is Minnesota's untapped cultural district.
We did not make it to Fargo-Moorhead. Bruce called Fauza Adi, who started an international mall there. She talked about the many businesses in the mall and her vision to develop a new international mall in Moorhead. The Cultural Resource Center in Moorhead has a directory of the many ethnic businesses in the area, another untapped cultural destination and district in Minnesota.
We drove to St. Cloud because we heard about the cultural malls there. As the car driver in Mexico told me, asking you shall reach Rome. So we asked local people, and they introduced us to 2 mini cultural malls, Mogadishu and Hormuz, and a large one called the Global Center. We brought some Indian tea at the Mogadishu grocery store too.
One of my last visits to New Orleans was so enchanting. And so I was really looking forward when Bruce talked about visiting this new Creole restaurant in St. Joseph called Cruz, and kind of has beautiful decor From there, we met chefs Mateo and Aaron, and they shared their vision of offering a unique cultural experience in the smaller city while being rooted to the earth. We enjoyed some jambalaya and crayfish tofu in this college town that had the ambience of New Orleans. Just a wonderful experience.
Yes, I enjoyed that. And then we moved on. And in one of our trips, we visited this Mexican restaurant in La Crosse, Wisconsin, Fiesta Mexicana, which had the most amazing murals and decor all around the restaurant. We heard that they had a sister restaurant in Red Wing, so there we went. This was a real treat as the decor was as beautiful with room-sized murals. We were told that the owner brought an artist from Mexico to paint the murals.
Driving through Winona and Red Wing is one of the most scenic routes, and we did this in the fall when the colors were just beautiful. So when you come across a cultural destination like El Patron, it was time for us to try the margaritas and reflect on the natural as well as the rich cultural experiences we enjoyed. On the site, you will see, again, some beautiful art, just authentic, beautiful art in the restaurant.
We were looking for a cultural mall in Rochester and found this international shopping center. We enjoyed a nice cup of coffee in the well-known Nile restaurant there.
On our trip to Faribault, we visited a restaurant that has grown with Faribault over the years, the First of Thai. Down the street on Central Avenue, we have Medina Grocery, where I actually found Indian groceries, and the Grand Plaza Mexican Grill, which has a location in Northfield too. Then just off the freeway in Owatonna, we stopped by El Loro restaurant, seemed also like a very popular place.
In Albert Lea, we stopped by a couple of places. China restaurant by the waterfront had a very charming interior decor. 1910 Fresh restaurant offers tasty, affordable Mexican food in a modern environment. The $5 burrito bowl was a hit with us. There is a sister location of 1910 Fresh in nearby Austin.
I always wanted to visit Worthington as I had heard so much about the rich cultural environment there. And our first stop was a bakery, kind of almost like a family bakery that has grown with Worthington over the years, Panaderia Mi Tierra. Everything looks so yummy, so good, and it landed on our tray. Needless to say, we were enjoying those pastries all the way home. It was, we could see children in there with parents and families coming in and buying pastries. The Thompson Mexican Grill on our way back has murals and culturally themed furniture inside the store. Just a wonderful trip.
Driving back, we stopped by Plaza Jalisco in Windham, and that was such a treat. This restaurant brought the vibrancy of Mexico right into this small community with such a beautiful decor and murals. Then onwards to Mankato, where we stopped at Mazatlan restaurant. It was pretty packed, and we were hungry and tired and enjoyed the food there. I just did a tour of Twin Cities cultural malls and a walking tour of Little Africa. This and other attractions you will find on the website as you complete this tour of Minnesota's cultural destinations.
I do hope you enjoyed these mini tours that we've given you a taste of the cultural destinations all across Minnesota. We have some ideas about short day trips like we took at the end of the link. Try them out and post your experience on social media using the hashtag cultural destinations. Thank you so much for joining us, and certainly just a short insight into the couple of trips that we took and truly enjoyed the cultural richness of our great state of Minnesota.
And thank you, Romeo 11, for hosting this great cultural destination tour all across Minnesota.
What a beautiful studio. Thank you.